Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pilchard cake, pilchard and tomato cake treats. This is for dogs. I expect humans can eat it as well because it's all human ingredients, but the dogs absolutely love this and it's really dead easy to make. Right, so I'm going to be putting this recipe on my Agility Bits website so that you'll be able to see all the ingredients on there, and I'll put it in the information below as well, but do head on over to the website. Right, first of all what I've got is 155 grams of plain flour. You don't want self-raising because that will make it too much like a sort of risen cake and it crumbles when you try to break it up to treats. So plain 155 grams of plain flour. And what I've got here is a small tin of pilchards. That's pilchards in tomato sauce. I think this is 155 grams. And I've already opened a tin. I've mashed it up in a nice bowl. It's a nice bamboo bowl, by the way. They're lovely to use. And I've got some beautiful fresh eggs here. These are lovely. Just laid this morning. I buy them from a lady down the road. They're gorgeous. So what I should do first of all, let me put the pilchards in there. I've got a drop of water there as well. That's also in a bamboo cup. That's just in case the mixture's not wet enough. And we're going to need a bowl to, I can use the same bowl to whisk the egg in. You just want one egg, just break it. Just whisk it up a little bit. Let's find something to whisk that with. There we are, there's a fork. That will do. Okay, we'll just give that a little beat there. And basically you just mix it all in together. Okay, and then we just mix it all up together. Yeah, when it's not going to be quite wet enough. It wants to be a bit wetter than that for the dog's cake. I absolutely love this. So just a drop of water in. Just see if it gets nice and wet. And I think we might need a little bit more. Just a drop more. There we are. Just a splash of water. That'll get it nice and moist. There. Oh, they'll love that. Still just a tad dry. Okay. There we are. You can see the consistency of that. Not too wet, not too dry. I've got Sasha looking at me. Julie's out in the garden. She knows what I'm doing. Right, so what I've got here, I've got a small sponge tin. It used to belong to my mother. This was my mother's stuff. It's years and years old. So that measures about 6.5 inches across. That's about 17 centimetres. So we just scrape this out into the bowl, into the tin. There we are. Okay. Try and get the bowl nice and clean with this spatula. Okay, and then we just spread it around the tin. So it's all nice and even. Even Steven. There we go. Right, so I'll just pop that into the oven. What it goes into is a moderately hot oven. That's, what did I write down here? Gas mark 5, 374 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees centigrade. So I've popped that in for around 20 minutes. And and then when it comes out, what I've done, I should explain that I put a piece of greaseproof paper or baking paper in the bottom of the tin just so it doesn't stick, and I put a drop of oil in there as well, and I've just smeared that around the side and the base, and then it won't stick. It will come away nicely from the sides, and just be able to turn it upside down, wait for it to cool and feed it to the dogs. Okay. Okay, I've just got the Pilchard cake out of the oven. There's 2 hungry dogs prowling round at my feet. So without further ado, I'll turn it out of the tin. We'll see what it's like. Well, first of all, I'll prick it with a skewer to make sure it's actually cooked through. Just bear with me a moment. Right, so we'll just check that that's actually cooked through. That's what it looks like. There, and I can't see anything. It's not wet on the skewer, so that's ready to be turned out. You can just see it's just coming away from the edge of the cake tin a bit there, so that's what it should do. But what I'll do is I'll go around it, I'll loosen it with a knife, and I'll just get a plate to turn it out onto. There we are, that's the Pilchard cake turned out. That's the underneath of it, so we'll just turn it over, and that's what it looks like. I'll just cut that in half a minute and just see what it looks like inside. Oh, that's lovely, dogs, you'll love that. Cool. That's some cooking, that is. When that's cool, I'll tell you what we'll do. See, look at that texture. It's not like a cake at all. If it was a cake, it would be all sort of if it was self-raising, it'd be all risen up and then it'd go all crumbly. You wouldn't be able to break it up for treats. What I should do is I should store the bulk of it in here. This is a nice reusable ice cream container. That saves buying any more plastics. Unfortunately, I've had to buy that one. That's just a little food storer. So when I want some treats to do some training, what I'll do is I'll just cut it up into little pieces, and that will go in there. And that gets stored in the fridge. I usually keep it in there maybe 2 days in the fridge, but it's really best to freeze it because it's all fresh ingredients. I mean, you've got, you know, fresh fish in there. Just let me grab my tea a minute. I'll just have a slurp of tea. Here we go. And it's all fresh ingredients in there, so it would go off if you left it too long outside of a fridge, or, you know, just bear that in mind. And you can freeze it, thaw it out and cut it up for nice treats for the doggies. Right, we'll just see if they like it. Girls, would you like a sweetie? Hang on a minute. Well, it's a bit hot. It's a bit hot. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Where's my doggies? Where's my doggies? Hang on. It's a bit hot. Sasha? Sasha? Look! Look what I've got! There! Sweeties! Oh, you like that? God, you'll get fat here, you're getting the biggest ones. Now, look at that bit. There you are. Whoa, lovely jubbly. There. I think the dogs approve of that. So there we are. Head on over to Agility Bits and you'll find the recipe on there and where to get the sustainable plates and bowls and things like that. Okay. Thank you for watching.